Um, it just stopped. I wonder how long I was on for there. I wonder how long I was talking about miserable days. I saw you all saying F. I saw you all saying F. I just stopped the stream and started it again. I'm on 55. I'm not touching the Wi-Fi. This is all fucking 4G. This is all data. It's all just data. It's all data trips. Get that fucking done. Use up the fucking data, man. Use up the data. Reinvest. Reinvest the sub money. Reinvest. Nothing but the best quality. 5,000 kilobits per second. 30 frames per second. On a fucking Samsung S9. Nothing but the best quality. Paid for by subs. Paid for by donations. Paid for by cheers. Straight back into the business. Back into the business. Into the business. The entertainment streaming business. Paid for by you, the fucking viewer. Limmy the capitalist. Oh, I saw what was I saying? Boom Tish says, hate to say it, Lim, but you look handsome tonight. Thanks. Thanks. Look at that flicker. What was I saying? Oh, I thought, you're not exercising. You're eating a lot of shite that affects your mood, especially when you eat at night. And you're not getting enough sleep. You stay up to off fucking hours. So don't fucking talk to me about fucking antidepressants. I'm talking to myself. This is what I'm saying to myself. Don't you talk to me about antidepressants until you've got that sorted out. Then we'll talk about it. And also meditating. I can't be fucked doing that anymore. It's just too boring. It's too... You're fucking doing it. Then come back to... But maybe I need to go on antidepressants to then motivate me and make me feel good and hopeful enough and make me get me out of the house. Maybe no. But don't you come back here until you've done that. But oh, anyway. What was I saying? Right, so it's 1:05. Something about winning an Oscar. I watched Richard E. Grant's that video the day to remind myself what he says, and it's something like this. So he doesn't actually go like, yes, that's something that added up, and he actually goes like this. He does something like I can't remember what it is, but he doesn't go, yes, I've added that in. So he does this, he says something like, I can't contain my excitement. It starts with something like that. Can't contain my excitement. And see when he does the point like that, It's not when he's gone like that. I stayed in that flat. He actually does it for 36 years. He goes that. He said, 36 years ago. 36 years ago, I rented that bedsit. It's just a room. I rented that bedsit. This is just a single room for £30 a week, which is about $50. He doesn't say struggling actor. £50, it's about $50, and it's something like Notting Hill Gate. If you told me 36 years later, as a almost 65-year-old man, I mean, I was saying, yes, yes. I prefer my version. 36 years ago, I rented that flat right there. I can't be fucked there. Man. I only do it when I know I'm going to do the best version, man. I only do it when I'm going to do the best version. Only do when I'm going to do the best version, man. Only when I do the best version. £30 a week. As a struggling actor. "36 years ago, as a struggling actor, I rented that room in that flat right there for £30 a week. And if you told me that 36 years ago, I'm standing here, I was going, yes, yes, yes." I was a struggling actor, yeah? And seeing him sitting there, look, I don't really know much about it. Here's what I know about Richard E. Grant, right? Here's what I know about Richard E. Grant. What's that thing he was in? Is it With Nail and I, or With Nail and I, or what? I don't even fucking know. I've never seen it. Is that, do you say nail? Is it one of these things that's not pronounced the way you read it? Amazing film, With Nail, right. It is one of these films that people talk about, right? So I really should watch it, right? Now, he seems like an alright person. He seems a positive person, right? It's really pretentious. Well, I'll have to look at that myself. People say things like Under the Skin is pretentious and all the rest of it. I really like that. Here's what I know about him. In the 80s, I remember him popping up in the 80s, and he was in that film How to Get Ahead in Advertising, and it looked kind of good for the cover, and it looked good for like the fucking wee clips that they showed in fucking film 87 or whatever the fuck it was. Advertising guy who grows a second fucking head right to his neck. I can never really remember him in any other fucking things. With Nail and I, you'll love With Nail and I. You don't know what I love. And then I saw him in wee adverts now and again, trailers for other films. There's one he's got a wee baby. He always seems to be this kind of smiling, happy sort of person. Sorry if offended. Apology accepted. Very offended. He was in Game of Thrones a few, was he? No, he wasn't. Was he? Aye. Anyway. And then he... And then he popped up. One of the actors that... Oh, right, he was one of them. Right. And then he pops up kind of recently. Byron, I've got nothing against him. I'll probably get blocked by him. This is what happened with Stephen Fry, by the way. Remember, Stephen Fry followed me on Twitter once. I was like, oh, he mentioned something about a sketch that I did, or he got shown one of my sketches and he said he liked it, right? He followed me. I was like, oh, Stephen Fry follows me. And I looked, he follows about 50,000 people. I was like, oh well. And then kind of recently, in the last year or something, in the last few months, I checked him out to see if he still follows me. No, does he no longer follow me? He's got me fucking blocked. Me fucking blocked. I thought, why has he done that? Oh, I know why. There is a video of me on YouTube. It's pretty easy to find. Maybe somebody sent him it. And me slagging him off. That I had posted before all that, which was me slagging him off, just going like that. He's no. People go, ah, he's clever. People say Stephen Fry's clever. Is he? That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying in my webcam. But I don't know, it could have been something else that he might have seen a tweet pop up that I said that he didn't like. Nothing to do with him, but maybe about a certain topic, who knows. Fuck knows. Della Pleb says, a stupid person's idea of a clever person. Did I say that? He, Julie Burchill did. Who's that again? Aye, cause he's all posh sounding. Fuck knows, right? And what I said on my webcam was, he's not clever. He's just knowledgeable. That's right, he reads the facts before QI and recites them like he knows them, yeah. And even then, is a book clever? Is an encyclopedia clever? Let's say he's got a mind like an encyclopedia, which I don't think he is. Is an encyclopedia clever? Is it a source of knowledge clever? Thinks he's Oscar Wilde, aye. Just regurgitating things he's read. That's right, that's what I said. They're the things that I was saying. Just things that he's just simply reciting information, regurgitating information. Human tape recorder. He's got a good memory, that's right, all the things you're saying there. I was raging about that pillar there. Aye, Scientologist. Fucking raging about it there. What is intelligence? I'm sure you could get a whole programme out of it. It probably is. What is intelligence? Now, to me, see if my son said to me, let's take my son for an example, right? Let's take my son as an example. He's 8. Now let's say my son said to me, the earth is this size, the sun is this size. The other day we learned in school this, the other day we learned in school that. Right, is that intelligence? I don't think so. Let's say he recalled some piece of information that I gave him like 3 years ago. I knew that, I'd be like, fucking hell. Well done remembering. Well done remembering, I would say. But there have been plenty of times with my son where I have been like that. Oh, he's such a clever boy. And I'd be like, Daniel, that's very clever. That is very clever. And I'll tell you why that's clever, what you just said. I'll tell you why that's clever. He probably already knows. That's clever because you did. I'll be like,